Hello students, here ONESHOT tutorials is here with cell cycle and cell division most important PYQs with some assertion reason questions. आप लोग तो जानते हैं कि अब नीट का पैटर्न थोड़ा बदल चुका है, इसलिए assertion reasons अब आएंगे. So let's get started. So the first question is, okay, इसे hold कर लिया जाए. First question is DNA replication in bacteria occurs. So bacteria is a prokaryotes, you all know. So in prokaryotes, the DNA replication occurs before the fission. So the correct answer is B. Coming to the next question. Question number 2. The somatic cell has completed S phase of the cell cycle as compared to gametes of the same species has. So they are asking about the number of chromosome and DNA. So chromosome has been denoted by N and DNA by 2C in gamete. After S phase, chromosome becomes 2N and the content of DNA becomes 4C. So the correct answer is B, twice the number of chromosome and 4 times the number of DNA. Next question. Question number 3. During which phase of cell cycle amount of DNA in a cell remains 4C level if the initial amount is denoted by 2C. So we can see the cell cycle. First is G1 phase, then S phase, then G2 phase. There is M phase where mitosis happens, and then again G1. There is a short phase G0 here after M phase. So in S phase, the amount of DNA becomes doubled, and the correct answer is only G2 phase, which is denoted by 4C level. Question number 4. In S phase of cell cycle. So they're asking again the same amount of the same question. The amount of DNA doubles in each cell. We have just seen the answer is A. Next question. So the next question is question number 5th. At which stage of the cell cycle are histone protein synthesizers in the eukaryotic cell? So we know that why it is called the S phase. S is synthesis phase in which the histone protein gets doubled. The correct answer is B. Next question, 6th. In somatic cell cycle, so we are asking what happens in somatic cell cycle. We can see, okay, we can just strike off the incorrect statements. So we can get the correct one. Starting with the last, G2 phase follows mitotic. No, we can see there is G1, then S phase, then G2 phase, then M phase, and then again G1 phase. G2 is not followed by. Incorrect. A short interphase is followed by a long mitotic phase. No, we can see this whole from G1S and S phase be known as interphase. There is a long interphase and a short M phase. This is also incorrect. DNA replication takes place in S phase. Yes, this is the correct one. DNA replication takes place in S phase. We have seen in the previous questions as well. So in G1 phase, DNA content is double. No, it's remain same. Okay, going to the next question. Question number 7th. In cell cycle, DNA replication takes place in, where is DNA replication takes place? It takes place in G2 phase. Next question. Now, next question. Question number 8. Which of the following option gives the correct sequence during the event of mitosis? So we all know what are the stages in mitosis. There is condensation of chromosome. So there is condensation in all. Next, nuclear membrane disassembly. Crossing over. This strikes out the option B. Arrangement at equator. Also no. Next of the options. Now, अब हमारे पास सिर्फ दो options बचे हैं A and D. Next, arrangement at equator. That is metaphase. And crossing over. No, there is no crossing over. In mitosis, crossing over only happens in meiosis. This is not the part of mitosis. So we have the correct option A. Next question, 9th. Anaphase promoting complex is a protein degraded machinery necessary for proper mitosis of animal cell. If APC is defective, which is expected to occur. So APC का main function है proteins separation of daughter chromosome. अगर APC defective होगा, so chromosome will not be segregated. So the correct option is B. So the next question is question number 10. Spindle fiber attached on to. So the spindle fiber is attached to the chromosome, and in here in the center there is a disc-like structure known as kinetochore for the attachment of the spindle fiber. So the correct answer is B. Moving to the next question, question number 11. A stage in the cell division is shown in the figure. Select the answer which gives correct identification of the stage. So over here we see some disforming spindle fibers. This is reforming of nuclear membrane. So this represents telophase. Option D is correct. Next question. Question number 12. The complex formed by a pair of synapsed homologous chromosome. The synapse homologous chromosome is formed, also known as bivalent, because it forms a four-arm structure, which is also known as tetrads. Moving to the next question. Question number 13. During the metaphase stage of the mitotic spindle fiber attached to the chromosome at same, the question is repeated. The mitotic spindle attached to kinetochore. Next, 14. A stage of mitosis is shown in the diagram. Which stage is it and what are its characteristics? So we can clearly see that the chromosome align on the equator. So this belongs to metaphase. So we have two options, metaphase and metaphase. But chromosomes, there is chromosome splits and chromatid separates. That happens ये सिर्फ meiosis में होता है, not in mitosis. So chromosome move to the spindle. इसको cross कर दो, B option is gone. Move to the spindle equator chromosome and made up to two sister chromatids. Option C is correct. Next question. Select the correct option with respect to mitosis. So we read one by one question and say which is correct or not. Chromatid separates but remain in the center of the cell in anaphase. No. In the anaphase, they goes to the two poles. Chromatids start moving towards opposite poles in telophase. No, not in telophase. It occurs as anaphase. Golgi complex and endoplasmic reticulum are still visible at the end of prophase. No. In the late prophase, these two completely dissolves. So the correct option will be D. Chromosomes move to the spindle equator and get aligned along with the equatorial plate in metaphase. Next question. Question number 16. During mitosis, ER, endoplasmic reticulum and nucleolus begin to disappear when? So the prophase starts with the disappearance of ER and nucleolus. The correct answer is D, early prophase. Next question 17. Which stage of the cell division do the following figures A and B represent respectively? I have made a separate diagram for you because it's not clear here. So we can see in figure A that the spindle chromatids are separated to opposite poles. So this occurs in anaphase. Option C, late anaphase. And figure B is prophase. Moving to the next question. Question number 18. In meiosis, crossing over is initiated at. So these are all the stages in the prophase 1. 1 second, write it down clearly. Prophase 1, and the crossing over is initiated at kiting. We'll know the whole sequence. Leprotein, zygotein, kiting, diplotein, and lastly glycogenesis. So the correct option is kiting. Now, next question number 19. Here we can see we have to select the correct option. So, A is synapse align homologous chromosomes, of course, in zygotein. Protein synthesis of RNA and protein synthesis occurs in G2 phase. Action of enzyme recombinase, where recombination occurs. It occurs in kiting. And centromere do not separate, but chromatids move to opposite poles. Therefore, chromatids do not separate in anaphase 1. So the correct is 2, 3, 5, and then 4. Option A. Moving to the next question. Question number 20. I have to choose the correct option for the sequence events in meiosis in correct sequence. First, there is synapses. So where is B? Only one option. So option A is correct. Then crossing over, then terminalization of chiasmata, and last, disappearance of nucleolus. Question number 21. The chromosome in which centromere is situated close to the one end. These are the type of chromosomes, and this is acrocentric. In metacentric, it's in the middle. In submetacentric, it's a little far from the middle, and in telocentric, it's at the end. So the correct option is acrocentric. Next question. Question number 22. Given below is the representation of a certain event in a particular stage of a type of cell division. Which stage it is? So in the given diagram, it represents crossing over that takes place in kiting of prophase 1. So the correct option is A, prophase 1 during meiosis. Thank you, students. Do follow, subscribe वन शॉट ट्यूटोरियल्स बिकॉज नीट 2023 की डेट आ चुकी है और अब से 40 डेज से भी कम बचे हैं एंड अभी सिर्फ और सिर्फ क्वेश्चंस पे तो बिकॉज क्वेश्चंस ही आपको करना है पेपर में क्वेश्चंस पढ़ के जो नहीं है आप उसकी थ्योरी पढ़ सकते हो और क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करना इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थैंक यू